could just be. It 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 could just be. We don't have to last forever. It could just be tonight. We don't have to be together. It could just be tonight. It could just be. It could just be. This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise. But is it even there to find? Is there a chance for me to learn your memories? Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind?
Alright, hello and welcome in to the first stream here on this channel. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Fluxy, I play with the 11th, and today we're giving our hand at streaming here on Hill 400 as the 11th Hellcats take on ANZR in this midweek scrim. A lot of Hill 400 around the place in OCE right now, so we're just waiting for things to get ready, people to file in, and a flip to come in. Bear with me while I get my handles on admin cam and everything like that. I am fairly new to this, so still learning, but happy to be here for the journey. We have about 5 minutes until we kick off. We are on a 30-minute delay, I believe we are, so hopefully I've got that right. But yeah, we should have everything ready to rumble, and we should be kicking off here very soon, so bear with. I'm just going to fly around, but we will be back very soon.
Distance keeping us way too far apart. Every time I get too close, I fall apart. You have changed for the better. You don't wanna stay sleeping in my head while you made up your side of the bed. I never said it was forever. You don't need me no more, so you keep on moving on. You'll be okay, and I'll remain.
Alright, we won't be far from starting here tonight. We are just waiting on a few more players for both sides. We've got about 7 players missing from the lobby. Well, 7 or 8 missing for the lobby, so we'll see how we go. Shouldn't be too long until we kick off here. Okay, welcome in to Hill 400 here. We are gearing up. We are just waiting for 2 more bodies, I think, to join the lobby, and then we will be up and running. So please bear with as we get things up and running. We're a bit of a delayed start tonight, but if you guys have played Hell Let Loose, 10 minutes is nothing when it comes to these games, so we are semi-on track, some would say. We are heading to Hill 400. I'm just waiting on an update on where things are at before we get stuck in to flying around and showing you what's going on. We've had some inspirational talks going on from tour the 11th Commander tonight, which I wish I was a part of and could have heard what was being said. But yeah, this is going to be a good match tonight. It's been a while since the 11th have been up against... But yeah, this is going to be a good match tonight. It's been a while since the 11th. My name's Fluxy. I am one of the defensive heads of the 11th when it comes to our comp games here. Obviously, we play 35s at the moment. We are looking to bolster our ranks to get back up to 49s, which we are not too far off, which we are super excited about. So if you're here new or want to get into looking at Hell Let Loose and playing competitively, you can head over to 11thhellcats.com to find all that information. But yeah, this is going to be a good stream tonight. I'm excited to hang out with y'all, see how we go. It's going to be a rough one when it comes to the admin cam, but we will see how we go. We're at 35, so we shouldn't be too far off a flip here that will get us into the game. Once that comes up, we will be ready to rumble. So here is what we're looking at. We are looking at a very exciting night here on Hill 400, which I haven't played with the 11th before, so this will be an interesting map to see how everyone goes. Hopefully this midpoint that we're looking at right here, very hard to contest. You want to be winning that midpoint and making sure you can hold that hill well. If you come off to either side, we are the experience and you keep wanting to come back, just to make sure that you guys are notified whenever I go live. If I'm covering any games, just hit that follow, subscribe, or whatever other buttons there. Make sure you're liking the video as well so other people can see what's going on. And we won't be too far off from a flip here. I think there's just final words going on over what's happening. Everyone's getting a bit antsy waiting for the flip here. We've got tanks flying. Find that probably Tommy Shelby up here in a recon, checking things out from ANZR. We've got a couple of the other ANZR boys capping midpoint and everything like that while we're waiting for a flip here. But we are just hanging out on top of Hill 400. Only bad thing about Hill 400 when it comes to streaming is that because this hill is so high above the base map level, the cam doesn't get a full look over top. So if we do find ourselves up here, it'll be a lot of close quarters stuff. Obviously a lot of things happen inside this bunker, and here we go. We are flipping, so we are off and running. We're just going to wait for everyone to create their squads here. We're heading to flak pits for our midpoint, which will be great. We've got driving this bottom truck for the 11th, as he usually does, one of our good drivers here. And the idea to get to flak pits is here. And the idea to get to flak pits, obviously both sides get to fight a wonder wall of mountainous terrain here to try and get up to these midpoints. And the Axis side here has probably one of the hardest with this river. So getting across here and making sure we don't lose any trucks straight off the bat is really important. We start to see some OP markers fly down. We're going to get up here above flak pits and see everybody start rolling in. So we're seeing what's going on in terms of these Gary markers and everything going down of what's going to be potentially the game here. The good thing is obviously there is nearly zero chance of rocket snipes on this map with all these trees, so the trucks, we're going to get into close quarters combat very quickly. As we sit above flak pits here, we'll head back to our red wall to see where everybody's at with 42 seconds left to go. and we are going to get into our first lot of gameplay here on the stream. Now, just bear with the technical difficulties and things like that as we go. I am currently in the process of upgrading a whole heap of equipment and everything like that, so hopefully everything starts running smoothly and you guys get a smooth stream, but if not, I will venture out. That kind of comes up and in. We've got OP markers down, and we're going to go up to flak pits to watch this first combat as all of our infantry. We've got commander back here. Trucks at the base of 400 here as a troop transport comes in for ANZR. And we'll dive in to some gameplay action as we get into contesting this first point. And I'm going to try a few things throughout this stream just to see how everything kind of rolls and goes. But if these trucks get stuck, we do have approaches, so we're all sitting in kind of... The 11th is still yet to even get into the soft cap, so this could be a very quick take here from ANZR with that transport truck. They've already got 3 bodies on, OP's up, and I can hear a tank around here somewhere. Crazy crocodile, and Wrecker, cadence as well. Bringing things up as Goofy and Rips take front, and that transport truck for ANZR running straight through. Same for the 11th as they try to catch up, but the anti-tank gets the first truck, and that's our first frag of the game. Captain Rizza. Captain Rizza. Tai Lung. Up here you'll see his name flying around left, right and centre on the scoreboard as we get into this game. We have our tanks doing a good job. Void already up on the hills, so 11th tank's getting some work done. This right here, this is a wing ace build, big dog, Goofy. Close quarters combat on the 11th wing ace. Hasn't seen it. Oh no, wing. And big dog. Legolas covers dog. And then big dog knows he's cleared the trench. So bodies falling on ANZR. ANZR have already started to push up here to the... What are we? This will be the eastern side here. But as we go up and get a picture of what flak pits kind of looks like. You see that 11th kind of presence up on the hill, holding the height, avoiding the arty, which is super important as the recon tank flies in for the 11th, but picked up straight away by high ground. Great pick as the flares start rolling in. We do have Void and Skizzard and Lovey rolling in their tank. Pretty good vantage point here up above, and obviously holding a lot of weight here in this hard cap. Looks like there's been a good identification, but there is a lot of bodies south here for ANZR as we start things off here on flak pits. Let's dive in for our first look. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Tai Lung, just like that. Yep. He hasn't seen Bravo 6 around the corner here, so he's going to be trying to figure out what's coming down the hill here. Bravo's found a little spot hiding in the grass, and this right here is... Look at that. What camouflage. Literally half a body. Farcast coming up behind everybody here. Lipton goes down. our Neary on the bottom, but it looks like that front wall of the 11th has cracked, which is going to be a potential problem, because now ANZR have a chance here at this high ground, with high ground right there. Little San locking out the OP here. Roogie Doogie with eyes on, and things are starting to spread out here for the 11th. We see blueberries kind of everywhere. ANZR just pushing right. Oh. Nope, that would be why. Everyone just got kicked from the server. Alright, bear with. We're going to flick to an intermission. I am going to jump into the Discord and figure out what's going on. Just as everyone joins. Hey guys, welcome in. What is going to happen? I think they're going to flip to ANZR and head over there. So yeah, we'll try this again in probably next week, actually, to be fair. So thanks for everyone joining. I appreciate the messages. I'll try and figure out the audio. I know there's been a problem with the audio so far, but yeah, I appreciate everyone reaching out. If you guys haven't, you guys can add me on Discord if you want to send me messages through what you're watching, just with feedback. That'd be great. But I think the boys, from what I'm understanding, they're going to jump on the ANZR server to fight this one out. So we are going to end the stream there, 20 minutes, but hopefully we can learn a few things and pick things up later. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll be back. See yous.